Okay, good morning friends. Today we discuss about the image formation in lenses using the ray diagram in chapter number 10, light reflection and the refraction. So here we discuss about the three main rays are used to locate the image formed by the spherical lenses. That is a ray parallel to the principal axis, then second ray, that is a ray passing through the principal focus, and third one, ray 3, a ray passing through the optical center. So first one, that is ray 1, ray parallel to the principal axis. So here a ray of light from the object parallel to the principal axis, and it after the refraction through a convex lens passes through the principal focus f2 on the other side of the lens. Similarly, in concave lens, a ray of light from the object parallel to the principal axis and after the refraction through a concave lens appears to diverge from principal focus f1 located on the same side of the lens. Now next ray, that is 2, that is ray 2, a ray passing through the principal focus. So ray passing through the principal focus f1 and after the refraction through a convex lens it will emerge parallel to the principal axis. Similarly, in concave lens, a ray of light directed towards the principal focus f2 on the other side of concave lens, after the refraction it will emerge parallel to the principal axis as shown in the figure. Now in figure 10.15, that is a ray 3, that is a ray passing through the optical center O. So here a ray of light passing through the optical center of lens, it will emerge without any deviation. So in convex lens as well concave lens, okay, a ray of light passing through the optical center of lens, it will emerge without any deviation. Now next we discuss about the ray diagram describing the position, nature as well as relative size of the image formed and when extended position AB is placed in different position of convex lens as well as concave lens. So first one, position of the object, it should be kept at the infinite distance and the position of the image should be obtained on the opposite side of the object at the principal focus f2, and nature of the image should be obtained, that is real as well as inverted, and size, it is highly diminished point size image should be obtained at the point f2. Now next one, that is the position of the object beyond twice f1, and image should be obtained on the opposite side of the object between f2 and twice f2. It is real and inverted, and size smaller than the object, it means diminished. Then next one, position of the object should be kept at twice f1, and image, position of the image should be obtained on the opposite side of the object at twice f2, and nature, it is real and inverted, and size same as that of the object. Now object should be kept between f1 and twice f1, position of the object between f1 and twice f1. Okay, here AB is the object and A dash B dash is the image, and the position of the image on the opposite side of the object and behind twice f2, and nature of the image, that is real and inverted, and size of the image, that is bigger than the object. Bigger than the object is highly enlarged. Okay, bigger than the object, size highly enlarged. Here A dash B dash is the image. Now next, position of the object at principal focus f1. AB should be kept. AB is the object and object should be kept at the f1 principal focus, and the image obtained at infinite distance, at infinity, and nature of the image should be real and inverted, and size of the image is highly enlarged. Highly enlarged. The next one figure, that is a position of the object AB should be kept between the principal focus f1 and optical center O. Okay, AB should be kept between f1 and principal focus O. Image, position of the image, that is on the same side of the object and the distance greater than the object distance, and nature virtual and erect, and size of the image enlarged, that is magnified. Here the image being virtual, and it is shown by the dotted line as shown in the figure. Here A dash B dash is a virtual image, virtual as well as erect, and it is shown by the dotted line A dash B dash. Now we discuss about the position, nature and size of the image of an object placed infinite distance from the concave lens. So position of the object at infinite distance from the concave lens, and the image should be obtained, that is on the same side of the object at principal focus f1. Okay, it is virtual and erect, and it is highly diminished relative to the object. Its point size image should be obtained. Then next one figure, that is a ray diagram showing the position, nature and size of the image of an object placed anywhere, okay, between the optical center of the concave lens and infinity. So here position of the object between optical center O and the lens and the infinity. So position of the image on the same side of the object between the optical center O and the principal focus f1, and nature of the image virtual and erect, and size of the image should be obtained, that is smaller than the object, it is diminished. Here the image being virtual, it is shown by the dotted line. Here A dash B dash is the image and AB is the object. Okay, so object position between optical center O and the optical center O and the infinity, and image on the same side of the object between the optical center O and the principal focus f1. Okay, and it is smaller than the object, it is diminished. Virtual and erect image should be obtained.